Welcome to the launch event of Cycling Without Age at Ramat Hanadiv. I'd like to especially thank the team at Ramat for all the work they put into making this happen and get the three tri-shores from Copenhagen down to the launch event and making sure that everything is working perfectly. I'd also very much like to thank all the volunteers and the future volunteers of this activity. I think you're going to have a wonderful time being part of this and making wonderful experiences together with the passengers, whom I would also very much like to thank for being part of this. The local nursing homes, everyone who is involved in the local community to make people get the benefit of this program. And I'd also very much like to thank the Ministry of Transportation to ensure that these types of bikes, these types of bicycles are now actually legal, at least in some shape or form in Israel. We would very much like to see that these bikes in general, but cargo bikes, three-wheel bikes, are accessible. It's a wonderful way of moving around, both in cities and the countryside, in parks and so on. So I very much hope that we'll see a lot more tricycles in the future as well. So what can you expect from the program, Cycling Without Age? Well, since I started the program 13 years ago, I have seen a lot of different benefits and positive impact that people have achieved. And I would say that it gives all the participants so much back from being part of this. So when you're out riding, you'll experience that you are using the senses in a completely new way. And using our senses is so important. In fact, research has shown as well that if you have untreated hearing loss, it can actually quadruple the risk of suffering from dementia. So it's a great idea that we get to spend more time outside, that we get to use our senses, and it's basically all our senses, smelling and listening and hearing and feeling. So I think that is one remarkable benefit that you are all going to experience. And then you're also going to experience the fact that going for these bike rides, when you're all kind of on a tri-shore, three people, you're going out, you have the same perspective. And very often it sparks conversation, and it actually is the building block of great relationships. So I think those are some of the main benefits that I think you'll experience when you start the program. The program is also designed so that everyone who is involved can come up with new ideas. And it could be tiny little things about, how you do certain things, how you become a better listener, or how also preparing for the ride and talking about it with, among the participants can also increase the experience of the bike ride. So I would very much love to get some feedback from you guys as well whenever you start riding. Maybe there are things that we can learn from you as well. When you are becoming part of the movement of Cycling Without Age, you are also becoming part of a paradigm shift in our society as well, which is about looking at people and our abilities in a different way. There are a lot of people in our society today who are isolated, who are involuntarily lonely. And the reason why that is because we've organized ourselves in a different way than we did many, many years ago. So the bike rides that we offer in the whole program of Cycling Without Age is an ability to change that situation for a lot of people with different abilities. We all have a right to relationships. We all have a right to be part of a local community, regardless of the abilities or the lack of abilities that we might have. So being part of this, you are part of a very positive change that will have a lot of very positive impact in your local community as well. And that's also one of the reasons why I think you're really going to enjoy this, because it will have such a very positive impact on so many people. I have yet to meet people who have not felt that on their own bodies. So I look very much forward to seeing how this is going to have that impact at Ramat Hanadiv, and I look forward to seeing how that develops in the future. So thank you so much for being here and for doing what you're doing, and I'll see you soon.